So to present the DNA evidence and how it's used in the court, please welcome the Professor of Genetics at the University of Leicester, Professor Turi King. Lovely to see you. So, Turi, we're talking about DNA, and DNA always been the thing that we think solves everything.
That's right.
But we want to talk about transfer, don't we?
do.
And persistence maybe, but transfer certainly.
Yeah.
So what do we mean by transfer? Can we show what we mean by DNA transfer?
Yes, and for that, we need 6 volunteers.
You do two.
I'm going to do
Then
2.
we'll get to 2,
I would like
and we'll get
you
to 2
in the
here.
burgundy to come down.
You gentlemen.
You come down.
And
you
up the
would
back
look in the
with-
cream
yes,
jumper.
that
Would you
one.
like to come
Then
down?
And over this side, let's take you and you.
Come on down. I'm going to stand here. Now I'm going to send you 2 out where you're going to get looked after by our team. Right, now then, the rest of you, what I need you to do is I need you to wear some, sadly, I mean, it's especially from your outfit, non-Christmassy jumpers, I'm afraid. So you need to put those on. Can I welcome back our 2 lovely volunteers who are going to come in?
Big welcome.
You look amazing. And you are covered in DNA balls. Now, what I want you to do is I want the 6 of you to form a tight circle here, and I don't want the 2 of you to stand next to each other. So if you can form a circle facing in, and oop, that's right, perfect. Now I'm going to go over here. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your left hand, put it into the middle, and grab the hand of somebody not right next to you. Okay, now you're going to take your right hand and you're going to do the same thing. Try not to grab the hand of somebody you've already got the hand of, if that makes sense. Great. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to untangle yourselves. You can pivot, you can step over arms if you want. So 3, 2, 1, go! Excellent. Keep holding hands, but try and untangle. Oh, it's tricky, isn't it? Oh, one in the middle. Now, because you can turn around and go backwards. Okay. Do we give up? I think maybe
so.
What we do is we get you in a line. So let's get you in a line. So when we started, we had the 2 of you with the lovely hats on had got DNA bubbles on you, but now, do you want to turn around? Oh my goodness, check that out. Okay, so what this is showing though, is that there is DNA transfer. So DNA has transferred from these 2 onto everybody else. So you've got blue going here, that's primary transfer, but then if I got this from this person, that's secondary transfer. Now that is happening all of the time. All you need to do is shake somebody's hand and then go and touch a door handle, and you've put somebody else's DNA onto the door handle. Thank you very much, everybody. That was fantastic. If you guys want to go out.
Paul, Professor Turi King.
Tell me, Professor, if you will, please, DNA comes from various body fluids, skin cells, and so on.
Yes.
And when it is analysed, you can connect that to an individual to odds which are pretty well astronomical.
Yes.
You never say absolutely, but as near absolutely as we can.
Yes.
What can the presence of DNA on an object tell you, firstly, about how that DNA came to be on that object?
We cannot answer that question.
Or how long has it been on that object?
We can't answer that question either.
And for example, we've seen a video of a case. If I was to take my watch off and place it in the case and come back in 2 years' time, would it still have my DNA on the watch?
The DNA will have degraded, but it's possible.
Yeah. So we don't know when, we don't know how, we don't know for how long. And we know that it may be by direct contact, and we've seen that in your demonstration, but also by secondary transfer.
Yes.
or tertiary transfer.
Yes.
And I can't remember the word for 4, but it could be 4 down the road.
It is. I mean, the amount of DNA that will be transferred will decrease each time, and it depends on a number of different factors.
How do you measure the amount of DNA?
A standard unit of measurement for DNA is known as a nanogram.
What's a nanogram?
So
What's in a nanogram?
it's a billionth of a gram.
So a tiny amount, even the tiniest amount of DNA could involve somebody potentially in a crime.
Yes.
A tiniest amount of DNA could involve this young man. The light of innocence shining from his eye. Might it be important to know why somebody's DNA might be in a particular place, Professor?
Indeed. We simply present the evidence,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we cannot say how or when.
I suppose if somebody worked in a place like this, that might be very important.
Definitely.
Tell them where you work.
The Royal Institution of Great Britain.
Here! Your DNA's all over the place. Good lad. Thank you, Professor.
Professor King, you may step down.